Welcome back to KingWoes Court, episode 29 inbound. Woo! I finally got it right. I'm normally getting that shit wrong, lads, I have to say. But listen, we're on the Dynamo Podcast Network as always, and I love this new format of being on YouTube and people seeing my beautiful face and my even sexier guests, which is fucking great, like, you know. But today I have a strange little band who knocked on my door. And wanted to come onto the show, and I was more than happy to welcome them into my Irish metal domain, of course. And today we have a fantastic band called HashMaker. Gentlemen, welcome to the court.
Thanks for having us.
I said it right, HashMaker, didn't I?
HashMaker, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, brilliant. So we have Brian and we have Jim from the band today. Say hello, everybody.
Hi.
And yeah, tell me what you do in the band.
I play guitar.
And I play guitar.
Lovely. So we're going to get loads of explanations about the lyrics today. Great.
Oh yeah.
Well, we hope.
Well, I think the song titles are self-explanatory, really, aren't they? Which we'll go into later. First off, lads, how are you keeping?
Good, yeah.
Not doing too bad anyway.
Good. And
yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. All things considered, I'm doing all right. Yeah, I'm still off work, thankfully. From
enjoying your time.
Well, yeah, I suppose. Thankfully, I'm still alive. That's all that matters, really.
Yeah, we're okay. Like.
So anyway, tell me about the band. Tell me how you started. Tell me, how you formed. Tell me about the formation of HashMaker and how long you's going.
So it was about 2019, I think about October, November. It's when we properly just started saying, right, we're going to, myself and Jim just said, we're going to jam.
Yeah.
Start to see where it goes, sort of a thing. Then one day we just asked Josh, our drummer, does he want to join, because he wasn't with any bands for some reason. And
lucky.
Yeah, we're lucky that way. And it just kind of meshed perfectly. Every single practice was just getting more and more done, no hassle, everyone just got on straight away.
Just easy kind of going atmosphere.
It's great.
And were you in bands together before, or?
Yeah, Brian was in Dirty Casuals with me for a bit.
Yeah.
And I was in Red Sunlight for a while as well. That was great crack. Yeah.
Is Dirty Casuals still going?
They are still going, just we don't really have the time at the moment because
I know that feeling, brother.
Yeah, it's just not working right now, and Sammy's gone off to Armenia again next month, so.
Right, okay, and will he be gone for good, or is it?
He'll be gone for a month. He goes for a month every year.
Right, okay. I'm sure he'll get back on track at some point anyway, there's going to be loads of time for people to be playing music again when eventually we can,
Stop, yeah.
You guys are in Cork, is it?
Yeah.
The real Republic, or the real what did they say? The real
capital.
Yeah, the real capital. Yeah, that's it.
I of course, I'm a real dub. I don't know anything outside the pale. You know what I mean? So that's what I laugh when I hear that.
Tips, so we don't agree.
Yeah. Absolutely. So are you based in Cork? Yeah.
Yeah, based in the city.
Okay. And what's the scene like at the minute down there? How's it going on?
I suppose there's not really any music or anything going on down here. There's just
a few
buskers, maybe that would be about it.
Yeah.
But every time we go up to the rooms to jam, the bands are always in there, because it's all privately rented out and all that. So there's always, I hear Worn Out practicing in the Magnatina and stuff like that, and God alone.
Some mix. Jeez,
yeah, there's a lot going on.
And then throw yous into the mix, fucking hell. It's like an insane asylum.
Yeah.
Pretty much is.
Yeah, it's mad those. But bands are getting back to it finally.
It's nice to see.
Yeah, I was with Croza yesterday for a bit. Good crack.
Lovely.
Yeah.
How are they getting on?
Yeah, they're good. They're I don't know if I should be saying actually.
I think they're bringing something out now, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
That's all you say, Jim. Say nothing.
That's all I was saying.
I coerce you into that if they say anything to you. Right? They can talk to me if they want, right?
Yeah, Ollie's gonna come to my house and batter me now.
Don't mind them. Anyway, that's good to hear that people are releasing stuff again.
Yeah.
And of course, that's the reason we're here today, is because you guys are releasing a slab of fucking awesome metal in the next couple of days.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
And that is Attack of the 50-Foot Crab?
Lobsters.
Lobsters, sorry.
Yeah.
I did some homework on this, I'm not going to lie. Attack of the 50-Foot Lobsters. What is it we use, guys, down the countries? 10-ton slug, Attack of the 50-Foot Lobsters. What the fuck, like?
Something in the water, I'd say.
Yeah.
But I have to say, you guys sent me a preview copy of it, and I was very appreciative. First of all, thank you very much. And all I'm gonna say is fucking riffage. I love it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And
Great
so
to hear.
actually, yeah, great that I have the two rivers here to talk about it. So, first of all, tell me how you went about recording this fantastic piece of work.
I recorded with Dirty Casuals for or in Rebel Recordings, Owen Hayes, so that he's in Screams from the Attic, the Misfit tribute band.
Yeah.
Great, like literally just he knows what he's about.
Yeah.
Great equipment, and I couldn't recommend him anymore. Like he's very involved in it as well, you know, like he'll sit there with you and he'll go through things and point out stuff, maybe you should do this, he'd really kind of take like a driver's seat on it as well, and like coerce you into doing the best thing possible.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic, yeah.
Mm.
So
It's
he has a studio, or is it a home recording thing, or?
It's a studio. It's in Dosco Business Park here,
Right.
on the way out to Douglas.
And would many of the other bands have done previous work with him before?
Yeah,
or?
Red Sunler have done working there as well. He's done a few singles and stuff that he showed me, like, and every single one just gets like better every time. Like,
Yeah, he's really good. Like,
yeah.
Deadly. And like you were saying, he gets involved. Would he get involved of like structuring of a song or finishing of it, like that kind of way, or does he say
Kind of like the flourishes, like,
right? Okay.
you know, and he offer a different perspective as well.
It's always good to have that fresh perspective, isn't it? That's not in the band,
Yeah.
and you can either take it or leave it. That's the great thing about it. And
That's
if
it, yeah.
if they're professional enough, they won't take it personally, like.
Yeah. I know we've taken him up on a few things, like a few ideas,
Cool.
which I'm sure he's delighted with.
So, well, first of all, what's with is there a narrative behind the whole thing? Is it a concept EP?
It is.
I guess so. Yeah.
Well, before we go into that, just tell me who else is in the band before we go on. Actually.
So there's Josh, who is our drummer, Connor the bassist, and Adam is the vocalist.
Right.
So we're a five-piece.
5-piece.
Lovely. Best way, I think.
Yeah.
5-piece is, and your vocalist doesn't play any instruments, no? Just
No, not at the moment anyway.
Yeah.
We might force him to do something.
Get him a
Get him.
synth or something.
synth. I was just gonna say synth or
Or
keyboard
harmonica.
or the tin whistle or a little triangle or something. I don't know.
Lobster-shaped harmonica.
That would be awesome.
Brilliant, actually.
Even if it just sounded shit, just have him with the fucking. Oh, that's something that lads just can. I'll give you that.
I'm thinking now. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, get the conch shell or something like that.
Conch shell, yes.
Yeah, do something. Play on it. You have an opportunity here with this. I think to do that kind of shit. So that'd be awesome. Like,
Yeah.
So, how long did it take you to record it?
There was a few sessions. So, there was 2 different weekends in December.
Yeah.
And then I think in April, was it?
I think it was April we got in for the last
Yeah,
few.
we finished off the vocals then in April.
Lovely.
So between lockdowns, basically. So
Yeah. It's tough, isn't it? If you don't have your own proper fucking setup, it's like I've said it all the time on this show now. Like my band, we were booked in for a solid week to do a follow-up EP to the last one, and sure we couldn't go in. We still haven't been able to go in.
yeah.
So I'm delighted to hear bands are back able to do stuff again.
Yeah.
It really
Like
is.
there's no real restrictions on like recording studios, or like there's no clear guidelines, which is
Yeah.
it's kind of
So it's kind of touch and go whether they want to, like, if they're up to doing it, it's fair. If not,
can't be helped. Like
yeah.
That's it. I mean, only now, kind of, you know, like I know there's you guys are saying like you're privately renting the studio, or whatever. But there's still a lot of bands up here, and I'm sure it's the same down there, that haven't got their own place, and so we're all kind of waiting for places to open back up. And now that they kind of are, you're still like, I mean, there's a place up here called Troubadour, which is a really good place, and they're only allowing two pieces, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Okay.
Which is a bit awkward for people, you know. But look, it is what it is, and we'll all get through it, as they say.
Yeah.
On the other side of it eventually, like.
Eventually, that's the big word. Eventually.
Yeah.
So, who would be your, like, Brian? Who would be your main influence for playing music now?
I suppose Queens of Stone Age, Caius, that sort of stuff.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Big fan.
I mean that in a good way, by the way.
Yeah.
Cheers. Yeah, no, they would be kind of my biggest influences, but then, you know, listen to kind of a bit of everything, realistically.
And would it be mainly Josh Homme, or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Your time here.
Yeah.
I'll leave.
No, like that. Basically, what started myself and Jim deciding to start jamming was watching the documentary called Desert Age.
Oh, that was great.
Really, really good documentary. And it was pretty much just like, yeah, we need to start jamming.
Yeah.
After watching that, and one thing led to another, and here we are.
Isn't it great though when a band comes together like that?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's no, what would you say? There's no tiptoeing around anything. You know, you're friends and you're a band, and that's you know, it's a great quality to have in a band. You know, and to see, even I can even see it in the way you're sitting there. You're great mates. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's always a good thing, and keep that. And I sound like an old fucker now, but I am. But just keep that going as long as you can in your band.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
just
the plan anyway.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I find about the band. It's just there's no egos, no nothing. It's just like having a laugh, writing music, see what comes out of it. You know, it's great.
Best way to be. Best way.
Yeah.
I love it. So, Jim, who would be your main influences?
Oh
playing?
god. For playing, I mean, Gojira are definitely my favorite band. Like, without a shadow of a doubt. My main influence for playing, funnily enough, Limp Bizkit. Like, I love Wes Borland.
Okay, but he's a fucking great guitarist.
He's phenomenal. Like,
I always felt he was
fantastic.
He was wasted in that band, wasn't he?
He just, I don't know, big dumb face. Like, even when he was doing that, like, that was just for some reason his potential just isn't reached ever. Like,
No. It's like you know your man from Killswitch Engage, Adam.
Yeah.
The man that wears the little cape and the shorts and all. He's now. I don't mind Killswitch Engage, but I always get the impression he's so much better than what he's playing.
Yeah.
And that's the way I am about Wes Borland. He's Jesus Christ, he's an amazing musician.
Yeah, he's absolutely fantastic. Like, so is Meshuggah would be another one as well. Like,
yeah.
Meshuggah.
The only thing I like from them, I don't think they're bad, and I'm just not really into that stoppy starty stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I love the EPI.
They're kind of first. Yeah, the more Pantera-y kind of one.
Yeah, it's fucking cool. I like that.
Yeah.
But I think are they coming over soon? Well,
they are. Yeah, they're playing the Olympia next year.
All going well.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Did you get your tickets yet?
Yeah.
Cool. Fingers crossed it goes well. So, tell me about the story behind Attack of the 50-Foot Lobsters, please.
Okay. So we're having a mad sesh when lobsters just attack the world, and then we run out of stuff for the night, have to go out and get it while everything is getting destroyed. But then everything turns out okay because we get whatever we want, and the lobsters just
leave us alone. Everything is good. Like,
so are we gonna have to smoke a few dobies with this? Or
yeah, it definitely helps.
Right. Okay, that's cool. Excuse me. There's some cool artwork on it as well. Who did the artwork?
Colin Bulger.
I did. I kind of got that myself.
Yeah.
But I wanted, of course.
You know his style, like.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Like he did. I don't know if you ever heard my little EP that I've done, Withered Fist. He did the artwork on that as well. I'll send you links of it. It's just a 2-piece, myself and Justin who was in my band, who's not with us anymore. But Colin did the artwork. Really happy with it.
Yeah,
he's great. He's a great eye for color and color placement. You know, and it really, sometimes color can be overdone, but the way he does it, it's just it really adds, and especially if there's a narrative there, which there is in yours, I think it really adds to what we're hearing. And that's going to bring me now into, if it's all right with you boys, I'm going to play a track from the EP. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course, that's okay.
What would you like me to play?
Queens of the Steamed Hams.
Great. And we're gonna, as I said, I'm gonna show the artwork while you're listening to this, folks. And this is by Colin Bulger. What's the name of his art?
Dagbulla Design, I think.
Dagulba or something like it. Sounds kind of Star Warsy, But this is gonna be Queens of the Steamed Ham. All right.
Lovely.
Right. And that was Queens of the what? What's it again?
Steamed Hams.
Queens of the Steamed Hams. Oh, brilliant! I love it. It's a great fucking track. And listen, Dad, thanks for letting me play it, because I know it's gonna be. It's gonna be the single, isn't it?
It's already out.
Right, perfect. So it's great to be able to play it here on KingWoes Court, and I'm sure people are gonna fucking love it, So
far, I'm a positive reception.
Well, I would hope so. Yeah, I would really well hope so. So tell me, I was saying this to you earlier on. I know, Jim, you're involved with Shirey, the All Ireland Metal Project.
Yeah.
At the minute. So, well, how many songs have you done, and what are you up to? What's going on with it at the minute?
Yeah, there's two. So one of them's going to be like a hardcore kind of, like a Harm's Way kind of deal.
Nice.
Very aggressive. And the other one we've got like Tom from Zora and Julie from Red Sun Alert and Shay Devitt, and it's kind of like a Deftonesy kinda. It's
early Deftones.
I'm not exactly sure where to
Right.
place it, like, because it isn't specifically like that kind of vibe either. You know,
Okay.
There's just a bit of it in there. Like it's.
You're happy with how it's sounding though.
Yeah, I'm happy with how everything's going anyway. What about your own one?
Yeah, well, I'm doing 3. I'm doing one with Shannon. You know Shannon from.
Shannon was with me yesterday.
Yeah, I'm doing one of his crazy songs. It's mental, you know.
Is not the 9-minute one?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh Jesus, with the swing jazz thing. It's mental.
So I did my little bit on it there nearly 2 weeks ago, and then I have another one with fella Jordan, Cormac Jordan or something like that. But that's it's a cool, cool track, track. And then I'm leading up with myself with Ed from 2012 and I Own the Death Cult, and
brilliant.
yeah,
Another
so
band.
yeah, great band. But my drummer there was a problem with the recording, so we don't have the time because the hard deadline is next week. So Tom from Zora is actually going to be doing the drums from me.
Poor Tom.
No, yeah, well, him and Alan from Zora as well is doing the bass and mixing.
Go on, Batman.
So that one's a bit more like what I would be used to. So
that's good.
I'm looking for the whole project is like, I've heard being one of the organisers, I've heard a few of the tracks and they're amazing.
Yeah, I know.
I can't wait to hear
everyone
everyone
come together.
Well, look, that's what we were hoping for, is to try and get to resurrect after this whole COVID shit, and to try and get people working together, you know, and that's having fun, you know, to get into their music again if they haven't been playing music in a long time, just to get it going again and have fun, you know, and
some semblance of normalcy, like.
Yeah, but I don't know about you boys. Well, for me anyway, I'm going to be working on several projects from this alone.
That's really good.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. Like, you know, I know I'm going to be doing an album with Shannon at some point.
That's brilliant. Shannon's some man.
Yeah, he was telling me when I podcasted with him last week, or he was like, I've got 10 drives worth of music or something. Like, I'm like, okay, well, give me some of that. I'll play that with you. You know, I've always been. I don't know about you boys. I've always been into. You know, do you know who I love? Mike Patton, right?
From Play No More. Yeah.
But he collaborates with so many people, and I've always wanted to do that, and I never had the time, or people just didn't want to do it. Not because it was me, they just didn't want to do it. Now I'm getting because of this whole All Ireland Metal Project, I'm getting the chance to do that.
Yeah.
And I think if I would be quite happy if we didn't have my own band, I'd be quite happy just doing that from now on.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but it's a great outlet, like.
Yeah. Brian, would you like to collaborate with anyone else down the line, maybe?
Yeah, definitely. I'd be open to whatever, like.
Right, I'll give you a shout.
Do.
I'm going to be like a collaboration whore now. That's what I'm going to be.
Yeah, exactly. We're all a collective hive mind.
Yeah.
Yes. Are you, Brian? Or sorry, Jim? Are you going to be down at the interviews in Cork?
Yeah, down in Cork.
Yeah, because there's two areas for it.
Two separate ones, yeah.
Yeah, we're doing the ones in Dublin next weekend. So.
Where are you doing them? Is it Grand Social or?
Grand Social, which is it's going to be cool. We'll have the run of the whole upstairs, which is fantastic.
That's brilliant.
Nice.
Very nice of them to do that.
Absolutely. Well, here, listen. I mean, it's for, let's be honest. Let's talk. It's for Bernardo's, which is a really, really good charity.
Yeah.
And if we make €100 or €1,000, doesn't matter. That still goes towards helping making kids safer, happy, or whatever they want to use it for. You know,
exactly.
and that's all we can say. So, Have you guys what?
Can't get any better than that, like.
Absolutely. Have you guys played any live gigs as HashMaker?
No.
Nope.
Not one. It
Not
feels
yet.
weird.
Yeah, we're kind of putting the cart before the horse. Like.
Well, you have to start somewhere, don't you?
Yeah. I suppose we did what we can in these times. Like we.
Yeah.
It's strange, like having a release and not having a launch gig.
Yeah.
Back it up, like.
It's I can only imagine. I don't think I'd be able to do it. Well, I would, but I'd feel weird doing it, you know.
Yeah. I can confirm it does feel weird.
A little bit, yeah.
I can imagine. Well, that's why. I mean, I would hope that people will support it and get out, like buy it. And are you gonna have merch? Actually,
Yeah, Colin's doing a T-shirt design for us and all.
cool. So, I mean, you have a Facebook and all that, so we'll link all that kind of stuff, you know, on the description of the video.
Cheers.
Thank you.
I hope you're gonna do fat bastard sizes, eh?
We'll have all sizes.
Yay!
We'll have a one fit all, like.
Lobster size.
Just a scarf.
Lobster, gigantic lobster size.
And they stink of lobster when you get them.
Bang a hash off them, like.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it could work. I remember when there was a FIFA game and the CD smelled like grass. And it didn't really smell like grass, but it smelled grass, you know. But yeah, you could get something to smell like hash, you know.
Yeah.
What Irish bands tickle your fancy?
Oh god.
Grey Stag.
Yeah, Grey Stag, Magnapina.
Audible Joes.
Oh, I love the Audible Joes. Corrosa.
10 Ton Slug.
10 Ton Slug. Crossfire. Well, there's loads of Irish bands. Worn Out are great. Zora, of course. Colin will kill me for not mentioning them first. Horrenda, another great band.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
There's a fantastic scene at the moment. You know?
Yeah.
Like I'd be one of the older guys still going in the scene, and I'm loving immersing myself in all the younger, you know, the younger musicians. Not that just sounds weird, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I've you know, there's so many fantastic musicians up and down that country. It's amazing. It's the best time, I think, for Irish metal, and we can't fucking play.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like this like just for example, your EP that as I said, I love it. It's fantastic, and I can't wait for you to be actually able to play these songs live. You know.
Stop! We can't wait to play them.
Yeah.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Yeah. Need to get a few generators and go out to a field somewhere.
Or would you do a live stream or something? Would that be any?
Yeah, we're looking into stuff like that as well. Just something to tie us over for the meantime.
Yeah. That could, I mean, some people have done it already. Bad Reputation did it, didn't they?
Yeah, their ones look fantastic.
Yeah. Well, they have the facility and you know, it's great though. Those shows were fantastic, you know.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, I'd like to do one maybe, you know, with my own band, but I don't know if that would happen at the minute, you know. But look, I just want to keep recording now. As I said, if the bug now for recording with everyone, we'll record with yous, we'll record for food, you know. I don't know. So, what would you say? So, have you guys ever heard of Rhino? Horn of the Rhino?
Horn of the Rhino, no.
Okay. I'm starting to do this now. I'm always giving people who on podcasts a band to check out every week. So that's your band, Horn of the Rhino.
Horn of the Rhino.
They're not going anymore, but and they're Spanish, but they're fucking awesome, you know. But, let me know what you think of them, okay?
Will do.
Yeah, of course. That sounds good.
Yep. So, boys, what are your top 5 favorite albums? And they don't have to be in order, okay? Brian, you go first.
Sure, as a collective.
All right, go as a collective then. Go on, and it's in no particular order, right?
All right. Songs for the Deaf.
From Mars to Sirius.
Infest the Rat's Nest.
And Justice for All.
And number 5.
What do we vote like?
Welcome to Sky Valley, I think.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a nice mix, actually. Well, that's a good little
Eclectic, like.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do one more thing before we go, and I did it with, who did I do it with? I did it with Shannon. So I'm going to just mention, say, guitarists, and you just say the first word that comes to your head when I mention them, right?
All right.
Well, we'll do guitarists and bass players, right? Well, I'll see who I can remember, okay? Okay, Slash.
Hash.
I love it. I would have said God, but Jeff Hammond.
R.I.P.
That's okay. You were respectful. I like it. You'll live. Flea from the Chili Peppers.
Energetic.
Oh.
That was a whole mix of one word. What was that?
It was overrated and energetic.
Oh, he's not overrated. Do you think he's overrated as a musician?
I don't know, like he's great at slapping, but then when you see him try to play like fingerstyle, he's kind of a bit behind. I'm in no position to talk. Like, I'm very overrated.
It's your podcast. You can say what you like. Right? So who else? Let's see. Josh Homme.
Great. God. Yeah.
Legend.
God.
Dave Grohl.
Hero.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we leave it at that. We leave it at that. Gentlemen, this has been a short, sharp shock of KingWoes Court today, and it's been very, very fun and great to talk to you.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah,
man.
you too, man. Thanks for having us on.
Absolutely. Tell me where can we get this fantastic piece of work?
At the moment, on pretty much every streaming service. We'll probably throw DP up on Bandcamp then on release.
Right.
Yeah.
And you do have a Bandcamp and all that kind of stuff, yeah?
No.
Not
Not yet.
yeah. Well, let me know when you do, and I'll, of course, we'll link it to, and I'll try and get it going. Okay.
Sounds
Cheers.
good.
Thank
Thanks
you.
very much.
No, you're very good. You're very good, gentlemen. It's been an absolute pleasure to chat to you on this beautiful Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful out, I have to say. I'm normally doing my podcast at night time, but this is a nice change because I'm not half asleep, which is brilliant. So Jim and Brian from HashMaker, this has been KingWoes Court, and thank you again for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
Cool.
And I'm sure we'll see each other at some point down the road, won't we?
Oh, we definitely will.
We will. We might even play a gig together. You never know.
Well, I'd be honoured.
Can't wait.
We never know. Anyway, KingWoes Court is out of here.
Yay.